starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty. Gas prices have been rising across the country for several months now. And now with the Colonial Pipeline shut down, the cost of gas may rise even higher. Newswatch 12's Rachel Eiler was driving across Rhinelander today, hearing from frustrated drivers, as well as looking into some of the reasons behind the recent rise. Rachel?
Well, Justin, right now the gas price per gallon here in Rhinelander is around $2.99, and almost every gas station within a 25-mile radius of our station is showing that same price. I spoke with drivers filling up their tanks today, and they tell me the jump in price is out of control.
I'm filling up the gas because my wife failed to do that this morning, and we like to keep our tanks topped off.
$50. That's how much Rhinelander resident Guy Davis spends to fill up his tank.
I only expect the prices to go higher.
For the last month, as drivers pull up to the pump, high prices meet their eyes and hurt their wallets. But some drivers say it doesn't come as a surprise.
They're going to keep going up, and it's the market. The market is what it is.
According to Gas Buddy, depending on where you live in the state, gas prices could vary by at least 50 cents. Oneida County prices jumped nearly 10 cents since last week, but that per gallon price tag might look familiar to some who lived in the Northwoods in 2019.
You look at the statewide average for Wisconsin, which is $2.84 as of today. That is exactly what the statewide average was 2 years ago today.
However, AAA's Nick Jarmus says we're not in the clear yet. Adding the recent cyber attack at the Colonial Pipeline in Georgia could indirectly affect the Midwest.
There may be an indirect price impact. So far, that hasn't happened. But the longer that line is shut down, the more possibility there is that we'll begin to see prices start to creep up.
It's that fear driving some into a panic buy, only making the situation worse.
Panic buying, especially here in the Midwest, would be counterproductive because it's going to artificially push up demand, which will push the prices up.
And one more factor could contribute to this post-pandemic gas price tag going up. The time of year. Jarmus adds, while it's never a good time for that oil shutdown like the one occurring in Georgia, it certainly isn't the best situation when summer recreation is getting ready to begin. So as long as people continue that need for gasoline, whether it's in their cars or boats, residents can expect prices to linger here for a while, if not increase. Justin?
All right, thank you, Rachel. Well, gas prices have been rising. Andrew, temperatures outside are starting to go up as well.
They sure are, Justin. Do you remember yesterday we saw the Northwoods with highs in the 40s everywhere? Well, today we did the 50s, and 50s were pretty common across the board, even some 60s squeaking on into central Wisconsin. So warmer temperatures are coming for the rest of the forecast period. And so is sunshine. So this afternoon, starting to see those clouds clear on out, and that will lead us into a mostly clear night ahead. And we'll be having a few more sunny days going on forward. Now, we do have another freeze warning and frost advisory crossing through the area tonight. I think this might be our last, at least, freeze warning. We could have a couple more frost advisories, but I think we're past the worst of it after tonight with those overnight lows starting to be back up above freezing. So here we go, looking hour by hour for the next 12 hours. We're having that sun all the way through sunset, and then expect pretty clear skies as we head throughout the overnight hours, and low temperatures dropping below freezing. Justin?
All right, thank you, Andrew. The 7-day rolling average for number of new COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin has now been falling for more than 1 week straight. Today, the Wisconsin Department of Health Services reports 517 new cases. That drops our daily average for the last week to 531. Death numbers have been more up and down recently. Today, DHS reports 13 new deaths. Only 6 of those actually happened, though, within the last 2 weeks. DHS also reports about 4.7 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine have now been distributed across the state. Roughly half of Oneida County has now received at least one shot. However, the number of people being vaccinated for COVID-19 each day in Wisconsin, you see that little chart at the bottom of your screen, has been falling for about a month now. We're now down more than 50% from our peak. Meanwhile, nationwide, more than 80% of Americans over age 65 have now received at least one dose of COVID vaccine. It does vary a lot, though, from location to location, with some counties below 50% in that demographic. CDC research shows those areas tend to have a higher percentage of seniors who are either racial minorities, live alone, or do not have access to a computer. The CDC is now calling for state and local leaders to help ensure older Americans everywhere have equal access to vaccination while offering help with scheduling and transportation. The number of new cases of COVID-19 in children appears to have plateaued. According to the latest numbers from the American Academy of Pediatrics and the Children's Hospital Association, shows roughly 72,000 new child cases reported last week, children representing 24% of new cases. Those numbers are similar to the previous week. Since the pandemic began, nearly 4 million children in the U.S. have tested positive for COVID-19, though less than 300 have died. This week, the FDA approved the Pfizer vaccine for use in kids aged 12 to 15. U.S. health leaders say that move could pave the way for a return to near normal in America's schools, though it's also an age group that more parents are so far less willing to vaccinate. Alice Barr has the latest.
Today, a pathway to normal life opening up for young Americans as the FDA authorizes the Pfizer vaccine for kids as young as 12. With the CDC expected to sign off tomorrow, shots could start going in arms as soon as Thursday for 17 million adolescents.
I recognize that some parents want to sort of see how it goes first, but I am encouraging all parents to get their children vaccinated. Some parents won't want to be first, but I'm also encouraging children to ask for the vaccine.
A new Kaiser Family Foundation study finds roughly 30% of parents with kids in this age group will get them vaccinated right away. 26% want to wait a while to see how it's working. 13-year-old Caleb Chung already got his shot as part of a trial that found the Pfizer vaccine was 100% effective in stopping symptomatic infections in kids with minimal side effects like those in young adults.
I'm really feeling hopeful and optimistic that I can maybe hopefully get back to normal.
Vaccinating kids will be critical to safely reopening schools this fall, and clinical trials are underway for children younger than 12.
We think by the time we get to the end of this year that we will have enough information to vaccinate children of any age.
The Biden administration still focused on the president's goal of getting 70% of adults at least one shot by July 4th. Today announcing Uber and Lyft will offer free rides to anyone going to get vaccinated in the race to drive down COVID cases.
It's Alice Barr reporting. 1 million people signed up for health coverage during the Affordable Care Act's special enrollment period going on now. President Biden issued an executive order earlier this year opening this special enrollment period from February 15th until May 15th. The federal ACA insurance marketplace is usually open for about 6 weeks at the end of the year. The purpose of this period was to help people enroll for health care during the pandemic in case they didn't enroll during the traditional period. There are 2 free food box distributions scheduled later this month in Lac du Flambeau. The Farmers to Family Food Box program is scheduled for this Thursday. It's May 13th, then again on May 27th, 2 weeks from Thursday. The program will take place at the LDF Youth Center off Highway 47. You can take Thoroughfare Road to the Youth Center. The program starts at 10:30 in the morning. It'll last till the boxes are all gone. The events are free to everyone living in Vilas, Iron, or Oneida County. These are no contact pickups, meaning you must have your trunk open before coming through the line. Masks are required. Memorial Day Arts and Crafts Show and Sidewalk Sale in Eagle River is still on for Saturday, May 29th from 10 till 4. The event kicks off a summer event season in Eagle River. You can shop Northwoods themed arts and crafts along with many other handmade items. There will be live music by Scott Kirby, food and beverages available while you shop. The Chamber expects over 2,000 people to attend the one-day event, which will be held rain or shine. The Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction has announced 5 educators from across the state will be named Wisconsin Teachers of the Year. That includes Patricia Zemke from the Wausau School District. Zemke is a 6th grade health teacher, 26 years of experience in education. She is a national board certified teacher and serves on the district's mental health and wellness parent advisory team. This week, Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul, along with over 40 other attorneys general from across the country, have come out against a proposed social media app for young children. We'll take a closer look at the issue and why they oppose it in just a few minutes. But first, Andrew's in with your full forecast. You're watching News Watch 12, proud to serve Lily and Rhinelander. and folks all across the Northwoods of Wisconsin.
I see you for who you are.
Zoe? How are you?
This Is Us returns tonight, 9/8 Central on NBC.
You're gonna be late. Bosses can be late.
I appreciate you.
What?
I ordered 4 tests. Easy peasy. Your ED is a mess.
All right.
You've gone soft and it's putting our patients at risk.
There's no telling what the next Wisconsin Lottery scratch game will bring. It's Hot Sevens, a sizzling new family of games with prices of $1, $2, $5, and $10. The bigger the ticket, the bigger the top prize, all the way up to $100,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
Make this summer the summer of more fun and less worry with replacement windows from Renewal by Andersen. Now is the perfect time to call because we're having a Memorial Day sale with incredible savings on the most trusted family of window and patio door brands in America. Call for your free window diagnosis and begin your Renewal by Andersen signature service experience. A unique start-to-finish home improvement solution skillfully guided by Renewal by Andersen professionals who are the best at window replacement because it's the only thing we do. In fact, Renewal by Andersen signature service has earned us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction from over 500,000 happy customers. Act now, because these Memorial Day savings on our exclusive Fibrix composite material windows end soon. Fibrix won't warp or bow over time like vinyl can, and is scientifically proven to stand the test of time. Our Memorial Day sale is going on right now, but it won't last. Call today and let us take care of your summer to-do list so you can start enjoying your summer of fun. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
Welcome back, and thank you for spending a very pleasant Tuesday with us this evening. This afternoon, we've been seeing those clouds decreasing as we head into the evening hours and clearing on out, so we'll be having clear skies for the overnight period. Looking out there now, we are dry today too, so no real sprinkles or showers coming our way as high pressure tracks throughout the area. We'll have pretty dry conditions for the next several days outside of a light sprinkle or two that could be possible into Thursday afternoon. Now, looking at our high temperatures for today, yesterday we did 40s. Today, everyone had at least a 50-plus high temperature today, even some 60s as we look towards central Wisconsin. Overall, we will be having a warming trend coming our way, so 60s will be much more common for the rest of the week into the weekend, maybe even a 70 or two for some of us. But before we get there tonight, we do have another round of freeze warnings and frost advisories crossing through the area tonight. So those overnight low temperatures dipping again below freezing for most of us here, but then we'll start to warm on up with those overnight lows getting to the 30s and then even holding in the 40s. But for now, we do have these advisories still in effect, so we're still talking about covering up your plants and doing that before we head into the sunset time and to the overnight hours, then revealing them by the morning, and of course staying up to date with your latest forecast. I think we might be done after tonight with at least the freezes. A couple more frosty areas could be possible for the next couple of nights. Now, looking at current conditions in Rhinelander, seeing plenty of sun out there now and temperatures in the middle 50s. Over in Stevens Point, a couple clouds still clearing on out. Temperatures right now at 55 degrees. Now, where do we go from here? So looking at the rest of our night, a few clouds clearing on out, and then a pretty mild night ahead. We're going to be having clear skies, and then into your Wednesday afternoon, seeing a few clouds possible, but still overall on the more sunny side, and then again another mostly clear night. Thursday could have a couple sprinkles possible for the area, but any accumulating rainfall will be minimal at that. Now, looking at the rest of our forecast period, so we have this warm up on the way. We're going to be in the 60s pretty much every day all the way through next week, Tuesday, and that'll be right in that sweet spot being at around 65 degrees, which is our average high in Rhinelander for this time of year. Now, heading into this dry and warming pattern too, we are going into that already with a high fire risk in much of the state of Wisconsin. Very high fire risk towards far northwest Wisconsin, so we could see more oranges building in the next couple of days. But for now tonight, our main concern is with that frost and freeze with mostly clear skies and low temperatures getting to about 29 degrees. And on your Wednesday, seeing more sun and feeling the 60s widespread across the area with a light northwest breeze coming in at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And now looking at your Northwoods furniture, and mattress 7-day forecast. So we're staying dry all the way through Saturday. Our next round of showers will develop Sunday and last through Tuesday. Justin?
All right, thanks, Andrew. Today, the Wisconsin State Legislature is set to vote on a number of interesting topics. Among them, a bill to mandate that the national anthem be played at every sporting event at any field or site that receives public funding. Another, a series of bills designed to limit absentee voting. The state Senate also scheduled to vote on a multi-part police bill. The proposal would create a $600,000 grant program for police, also require police to post use of force policies online, require the state Justice Department produce an annual report on use of force incidents, and require police to share personnel files during the hiring process. Now, these bills have bipartisan support, with sponsors saying they're a start towards police accountability. 44 attorneys general from across the country and across the political spectrum are calling on Facebook to stop their plans to launch a kids-only version of Instagram. That includes Wisconsin's Josh Hall. The photo-sharing platform currently does not allow users under age 13, but child health advocates say those protections are often worked around on social media.
You know, our experience so far shows that those don't always work, and making sure that they are putting the interests of kids' safety first and not just their bottom line here is something that we are really strongly encouraging them to do.
The Attorney General wants Facebook to just scrap these plans entirely, focus on ensuring existing protections are enforced. Research shows social media can cause body image problems, reduce self-esteem, and even cause thoughts of self-harm, especially among preteens.
They also don't have the same understanding of privacy that we develop as we're older, and figuring out what they should be sharing in a public platform and what they shouldn't be.
Facebook has not commented on their plans just yet. Call encourages parents to make use of resources from the Department of Justice to discuss social media and internet safety with their children and to keep up to date on current concerns. Though the school year is coming to an end soon, doesn't mean learning is put on hold. We'll take a look at how summer outdoor education is offered right here in the Northwoods after the break.
This is one of the biggest furniture events of the year, the Memorial Sale at Slumberland. Everything is an additional 25% off our already low price.
Well, hello, Slumberland.
Get your look for less at the huge Memorial Sale at Slumberland.
The auto show started with an idea. Honor the future of innovation while celebrating today with special auto show offers on select Ford vehicles. For generations, that's exactly what Ford has done and continues to do. Because when all is said and done, Auto Show is more than just an event. It's a step towards a better future. This Auto Show season, get $4,500 cash back on a 2020 Escape. Only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Stop into Menards and get everything you need for your vehicles. Valvoline keeps your vehicles on the road and running at peak performance. Advanced full synthetic motor oil protects your engine against all types of deposits. Max Life transmission fluid helps extend the life of transmissions that have over 75,000 miles. Right now, get 11% off all Valvoline products. Save big money and get 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Every wedding is special, but yours will be memorable because it's at Holiday Acres Resort. From the rehearsal to ceremony and reception, see why generations began their lives together here in the woods overlooking scenic Lake Thompson. Enjoy spectacular meals mixed with family and friends with a variety of on-site lodging at the pool or cozy bar. The Zambons invite you to contact them today for a complimentary wedding consultation and experience that real old-fashioned Holiday Acres hospitality. Imagine your wedding at Holiday Acres in Rhinelander.
Incredible savings on Sealy mattresses during our big Memorial Sale now at Slumberland. Plus, come try any of our 8 memory foam queen mattresses, all for under $9.99. And get free shipping. The huge Memorial Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Nicolay College in Rhinelander is beginning its spring and summer outdoor adventure program in a few weeks. It'll be their 25th year of this program. Organizers say they feature 30 classes and a wide range of activities. Some of those classes include canoeing, kayaking, hunting, fishing, gardening, slack lining, and more.
And it's really a program to give people the opportunity to get out and experience the outdoors, the Northwoods, in a variety of different ways.
Organizers say there's been an increased interest in gardening classes recently, likely due to more people staying at home over the past year. Registration is now open for all the classes. You can register on Nicolet College's website. Rhinelander now has a new place where folks of all ages can come together and have some fun competition. The Northwoods Challenge Center is located at the Hodag Banquet Center off Stevens Street in the north side of town. It features obstacle and ninja courses, a sports challenge course. Kids can come for a special event like a birthday party. Organizers say they want to give people a chance to have fun after the pandemic.
Finally, during COVID, the ideas started to get more clear. I wanted to have a fun activity area for kids, families, and the community so that they could come out and do some of these activities since we were cooped up for a while with COVID.
The center officially opened in March. For now, they do require masks to keep people safe. T-shirts and prizes are awarded to anyone who participates and does especially well in the challenge courses.
I want to provide a fun, engaging activity center for kids, families, and communities so that after COVID here, we can get out and start having more fun and challenge ourselves in competitions.
To learn more about the new business, you can find the Northwoods Challenge Center on Facebook. We'll be right back.
Commercial real estate auction, Hurley, Wisconsin, being sold to the highest bidder regardless of price. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
At WJFW, our Newswatch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the Northwoods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. NBC Newswatch 12, news from where you live.
When you're the victim of an accident, it can feel like the weight of the entire world is on your shoulders. Why not let us take that crippling burden off your back? Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Hi, I'm Kristen from Sleep Central on Highway 51 South in Minocqua, your bedding and futon headquarters. We carry the largest selection of name brand mattresses in northern Wisconsin, in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Beautyrest, Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. We also have a huge selection of accessories to complement your bedding purchase. Sleep Central also carries a wide variety of futons and unique bedroom furniture with quality all-wood construction. Better sleep, pain-free, that's our promise at Sleep Central in Minocqua, your one-stop sleep shop.
Well, look at you. You mastered the master bath. You created your own style. And you, yes you, turned a sourdough starter into a sourdough finisher. So when you learn your chronic dry eye is actually caused by reduced tear production due to inflammation, you take it on by talking to your eye care professional about Restasis, which may help you make more of your own tears with continued use twice a day, every day. Restasis helps increase your eye's natural ability to produce tears, which may be reduced by inflammation due to chronic dry eye. Restasis did not increase tear production in patients using anti-inflammatory eye drops or tear duct plugs. To help avoid eye injury and contamination, do not touch the bottle tip to your eye or other surfaces. Wait 15 minutes after use before inserting contact lenses. The most common side effect is a temporary burning sensation. Ask your eye care professional about Restasis. Now to trick out these lights. Visit Restasis.com to learn more.
It's Champion Septic's Customer Appreciation Giveaway. Have your septic or holding tank pumped between now and November 12th to be entered to win one of 5 big prizes. Drawing November 14th at Cabaret Cove in Rhinelander. Champion Septic, your septic system specialists.
All right, question. What pioneering American woman would you like to see featured on a run of U.S. quarters? The National Women's History Museum wants to know your ideas for the new American Women Quarters program. The person you pick must be deceased, no living candidates. So far, as you're seeing here, poet Maya Angelou and astronaut Sally Ride have already earned the honor. Coins with their likeness will be out next year. The faces, of course, on one side will be the quarters with First President George Washington on the other. Up to 5 American women may be selected. Outside, Andrew, we've had a bit of a chilly stretch, but we're coming out of it now, it looks like.
That's right, Justin. A couple more cool nights coming, but I think we'll start to feel the 60s widespread starting tomorrow. So right now, looking at those current temperatures, a lot of us in the 50s currently, a couple 60s there too. Still a bit on the cool side for this time of year. Rhinelander's average high is at 65 degrees. Now getting into the overnight hours, we do have that freeze warning and frost advisory going our way. And I think after tonight, we'll see less of the purples and seeing more of those frost advisories at that. And then we'll be having those low temperatures more consistently in the 40s by the end of the week. Now, we also do have an increased fire risk throughout the area. So after today, we are going to be warming on up and staying dry for the most part through the weekend. So we could be having that increased fire risk from that high to very high widespread throughout the rest of the state by the end of this week. And now for a final look at your 7-day forecast. So we're staying dry for the next several days. It won't be until Sunday that we'll have our next best shot for showers. And then Monday will be a pretty wet day too, but those 60s are going to be here to stay. So Justin, it'll be a pretty nice stretch for the next couple days and then wet by the weekend.
Remarkably steady forecast the next 4 or 5 days too.
That's right.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt is next. We'll see you back here at 6 for more news and weather.